What is up, guys? It is the Turtle Girl. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about escape-proofing turtle tanks, and this is actually the first in a couple videos that I hope to do in this little series I'm calling, I guess, Simple Solutions. If you can come up with a better name, leave it in the comment section below. It's just what I came up with on a whim. But basically, these will be short, like under 5-minute videos talking about a simple solution to a problem that some turtle keepers may have, or just a common problem that a lot of turtle keepers have. So I'm really excited to get this started. But before we do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and ring the notification bell if you haven't already. I do turtle videos, pet videos, and fun stuff every single Friday, so you don't want to miss out. Hit the subscribe button, and with that, let's get started. So escape-proofing turtle tanks, because our pet aquatic turtles live inside aquariums, which are basically just glass boxes, the only place where they have the opportunity to escape is by going up. And so as long as we have that covered, we should be able to make sure our turtle will not get out and that nothing else can come in. So the first thing to think about when it comes to escape-proofing your tank is the water level. So as you can see in the tank behind me, my tank is filled all the way up. Some other tanks may only be filled halfway up because of the basking area situation, but that's definitely a very important factor into whether or not your turtle will escape. The closer the water level is to the top of the tank, the closer your turtle will be able to swim up to the top and see if it can get any kind of leverage and try to climb out of the tank. Funny story, this turtle behind me, Hoku, has actually escaped a couple times because of the water being filled too high, and he was able to get leverage on the top of the heater and climb out of the tank. Luckily, I found him and have since used other methods to prevent escape, but that is just something to keep in mind. Now, the main way to prevent escapees in your enclosure is by using common sense and using a lid. Now, there are a few problems that turtle keepers encounter when trying to use this traditional lid solution. They are A, they have a floating basking dock inside the water in the tank, and they need the basking lights to shine over the basking area, which cannot be accomplished with a traditional plastic or glass aquarium lid. B, they have an above tank basking area, which requires some kind of hole for the ramp that actually goes into the water. Or C, they just need more customization than a traditional aquarium hood allows because of their filters, heaters, basking areas, basking lights, whatnot. Basically, they just need more customization. So, not to fear, there are solutions that you can make yourself that will provide a suitable lid for your tank, and this does not have to be difficult whatsoever. The material that I like to use for my lids is egg crate, also known as light diffuser. So egg crate is this little plastic grid looking sheet of plastic that has a bunch of little holes in there. You can actually break this plastic or cut it, however you want to do it, to the size of the top of your tank, leaving out holes for your basking area as well as for your filter and wires and other things like that. And because it's a pretty rigid material, if it's resting on the lip of the tank, it will be able to keep any animals out and prevent your turtle from escaping. Another material you could use is corrugated plastic. Same thing, you can cut it to the size you need it. The only thing with this is that if you need basking lights or any kind of lights to shine through it, it diffuses it quite a bit. So if you're looking for something that will allow your basking lights to shine on your basking area, corrugated plastic might not be the option for you. You can also make a DIY lid out of screen or mesh, and this is a really good option because it's very fine. It still allows light to pass through, but because screen is not very rigid on its own, you will need to build some kind of wood frame and then staple the mesh to it, so that would require a little bit more work than just cutting corrugated plastic or using egg crate, but that could be a great option if you wanted something that looks a little bit nicer. And finally, you could use something like acrylic, get that cut size. It's kind of the same thing though with the corrugated plastic. Yes, the light will shine through, but if you're looking for something that will allow the UVB rays to get to the basking area, you might want to look into something like egg crate or screen, because those will actually have holes where the light can pass through. So those are all my suggestions for you today. I'm not going to show you how to make one because it's pretty much self-explanatory. For egg crate and corrugated plastic, you can just cut it to size. Screen, same thing, cut it. You can staple it to a wood frame that you can make with a couple of nails and a couple pieces of wood. Make sure you measure it properly. And then acrylic, same thing. You just have to cut it to size with a motorized saw or something like that. So that is my simple solution for escape-proofing a turtle tank. Let me know what other kind of simple solution videos you'd like to see in the future. I'm thinking of doing one about when your turtle doesn't bask, when your turtle doesn't eat, things like that. So if you have any suggestions, leave those in the comments below. If this video helped you, feel free to drop a thumbs up down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all next Friday. Have a totally awesome day. Bye-bye.